Good morning and welcome back into North Dakota today. Well, March is National Nutrition Month, and joining us now to talk about the importance of not only following a balanced diet on the go, but also focusing on the environmental aspect of the foods we eat is Sanford Health registered dietitian nutritionist Erin Walters. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we are so happy to have you, especially on National Nutrition Month. This is so exciting.
Yes. Yep, every March.
Yes. Well, let's get right into it. What is this year's theme for National Nutrition Month?
Okay, so National Nutrition Month is sponsored by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and this year's theme is Beyond the Table. So it's focusing on healthy eating and following a active lifestyle, not only dinner time at home, but on the go. And, we're busy, we're on the go all the time, being able to pull some of those nutritious items in and have a balanced diet, and also focusing on sustainability, reducing food waste, watching your budget, and, just taking some more of the environmental factors in mind when we're looking at the foods we're purchasing and eating.
Definitely. I love how you said that too. I mean, I feel like I'm personally constantly on the go, and sometimes it's just so easy to maybe grab something from the drive-through. Do you have any tips for really maintaining that balanced diet, especially if you're always on the go?
Okay. Yes. So the best thing you can do is just plan ahead. I always tell my clients, take a calendar, just like a day planner, and plan for the week. So you want to put your big rocks in there. Okay, we have a basketball game this evening. I have a lunch meeting here. We're going to be gone all day here. And then you kind of plan around that. Okay, when are we going to be eating? Where are we going to be eating? So you can kind of think about, okay, what would I order and what would I want to have? And then also having those items, maybe packing a cooler or having some of those items pulling from the different groups. So we have some whole grains, we have some fruits and vegetables, and we have, good dairy and protein options. So we're not, doing a grab and go from the gas station, or if you have a child in sports, concession stands 2 or 3 nights a week. So just planning ahead and having those things available.
Yes, that is definitely so important. So what about for those of us on a tight budget? Do you have any tips to improving your nutrition without really breaking the bank?
So one thing that I really like to encourage people to do, which also kind of works with budget, but also with sustainability and reducing just waste in general, instead of buying a lot of those bulk single serving packets, where you have a wrapper you're throwing away every time, getting yourself some clear Ziploc or reusable plastic containers, and then just buying your food in bulk and portioning it out in those containers that you can reuse and wash. And they can also protect your foods. If you have crackers or chips or something, kind of protect them from getting crunched and broken into little bits. So having those things is helpful. And then you can also see what is it that I have in this container? So I always like to focus on the clear, especially with fruits and vegetables and leftovers. When you put that stuff in your fridge and it's in a container, it tends to, if we can't see what it is, we don't always reach in and open it and see.
Definitely,
so,
yes. I am the exact same way. Do you have any other suggestions, for the sustainability aspect of this?
So, well, obviously we look at our beverage containers, water bottles, Gatorade bottles, soda bottles, and things like that. So whenever, and the era of the Stanley, it's very easy. It's very easy to bring your drinks with you. So just, even, when you're traveling, you can have that to-go cup with you, and there's always places where you can stop and fill it up, so to reduce the waste there. As far as reducing food waste, it's just really helpful to be cognizant of your leftovers, and also storage of food is so important. There's a great graphic on the American Heart Association that talks about how to properly store fruits and vegetables, because they are costly, and you can really extend the shelf life of those items by just looking at what's the best way to store them. There's certain foods that do better on the counter. There's certain foods that do better not exposed to air. So planning for those storage things and then organizing, right?
Yes.
Doing a complete clean out of your pantry and your refrigerator, you know, getting rid of expired items and, you know, the questionable, not sure what's in this kind of thing. And then, you know, making sure that you're just rotating things through, right? New food should go in the back, push the older foods forward, so we use those up and we don't end up throwing them away because they're left to rot in the back of the
definitely.
fridge.
That's a great reminder. I need to do a spring cleaning of my pantry and my fridge. So
Don't forget your spice cabinet too.
Oh, yes, that is a good one too. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Is there anywhere that folks can go for more information on this topic?
Yes. Actually, if you go to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, you can, there's some great resources there. There's also some really great resources if you go to myplate.gov. And also the American Heart Association has a lot of good resources on fruits and vegetables and fiber and, you know, just pulling in some of those heart healthy items that we should be conscious of.
Wonderful.
As well.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And
yes,
happy
thank
National
you.
Nutrition Month.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Everyone stick around. We have more North Dakota Today coming right up after the break.